Disappointing loss for us. Got outplayed in the first half, really. Penalties, missed tackles, unable to sustain drives, and dug ourselves a hole. Proud of the way we fought in the second half, played better football. We made plays in the second half. Big punt return, first time in 12 years here. We've had a punt return for a touchdown. Created some negative plays defensively with some sacks and got them behind the sticks, got off the field on third down. We were able to move the ball cleaner with less penalties. We played better football in the second half, but when you play a really good football team like Rhode Island, the number 10 team in the country, can't have the type of start that we had and dig a hole like we did. You got to play your best football, and I don't know, that I've seen our best football yet. So that's on me. I've got to be able to get it out of us, and we're gonna do everything we can to come out next week and play the best football that we can play, and what I know these guys are capable of playing. So we've got, I've got a tall task, and got to put it together here as a program, because we're still playing for each other. We need to finish what we started. We've got seniors and older guys that are looking at their last 2 football games, so we got to stick together, play for each other, and put it together for next week and get win number 5.
Let's go with questions. Ben?
What did Rhode Island particularly do well in some of their first few sessions they scored on 4 drives? What was it that they were really doing?
So they did a good job from a personnel standpoint. They gave us more what we would call like 0-1 personnel, or put a receiver in the backfield, especially on third down. They gave us some of that. They did a good job with their gap schemes, gap scheme runs against our blitzes. The quarterback has escapability. We ran a pressure. We have an unblocked defender off the edge, and we missed the tackle at the touchdown. So they did some good things there. The running back ran hard and physical, and behind his pads. Those are some of the things they did early in that game.
Had 2 field goals today over 40 yards, including a career-long 50-yarder. So how has he really been an asset to this team and really helped out this offense?
Yeah, Luke's a real talented kicker, and he's young, and he's really only been kicking for 2 years. So he's a soccer player that learned how to kick some in high school, did just kickoffs, didn't kick any field goals, and he's worked real hard and with Coach Nall and our specialist to really develop his skills. He's got a big leg, and he's got a real bright future. He's a real talented kicker, and we know when we get inside the 37-yard line that he can make it. And that late field goal we kicked because we needed to kick a field goal at some point. So it's a 17-point game. So we were going to need a field goal at some point. So we figured on 4th and long, let's get it now. So he did a good job coming through for us and giving us a chance with the onside kick to try to come back and win the football game.
Did you feel you gave the team a spark there? And what did you see on that punt return?
Yes, sir. We had a lot of emphasis this week on our special teams unit. Last week I had a couple that I could have broke, but I just didn't trust myself, my speed. But this week they told me 1 cut and go, and that's what I trusted and broke one loose.
Question here again for DJ. So I know your coaching staff really puts a priority on special teams and the defense. And so how do you really feel like the special teams came together today to really help this team out, especially in some of the critical moments of this game?
I feel like we put it together a little bit more this week. There's been a couple things, like just minor things, like one block, and things could get loose that easy. But today it was pretty good.
As Coach said, tackling was a little bit of a problem in the first half. How will you guys plan to fix that going forward?
Yeah, tackling was a problem today. I do believe by fixing that, we're going to get in the lab, get in the meeting room, talk about wrapping up, get on the practice field, and just do tackling drills and execute so we can do our job. We got to wrap up and also pursue to the ball for when we hit it out.
But kind of looking at the positives of defense, you had 2 sacks today. You tied a program record in the FCS for sacks in the season. So how do you really feel like your contribution as a pass rusher really helped out this defense in some critical spots in this game?
Yeah, getting the sack was big on that third down near the goal line, like on their end. It was big for the team. Brought the team out. We were hyped, ready to play the next snap, get the ball back. We make a big play. I just feel like getting that play right there, it just boosts the team morale and got everybody ready to play.
Did something happen with Landon on that last drive of the first half? What happened?
Yeah. Coming out of the half, just didn't feel like he could. We didn't feel like he could go and perform at 100%.
Was it on that last drive? Because obviously you finished the half, but you guys were in scramble mode.
Right. I don't know exactly when it happened, Bob. Actually.
So Javian Brown had an increased role today, and I think he really stepped up, especially with his physicality.
Yeah.
So how do you really feel like his aggressiveness was an asset to this defense?
He's awesome, man. Jevin's a warrior. He's only been here since the fall. Plays hard. He's a smart football player. He can process, information quickly. He still makes some mistakes because he's brand new to our system. But we ask a lot of Jevin Brown. Like on special teams, he's on just about every unit. He's in our third down package. Like he does a lot, man. He's a really good football player. Great kid. Plays hard. He's tough. Love him. Yeah.
For Kamar, on those sacks and some of the other plays you made, what did you see that allowed you to that second play?
Yeah, I seen that everybody did their job off the get off pre-snap. I seen that everybody was in the right spot, and I knew I had to do my job so I can make the play, or anybody else on the team can make the play, and it just so happened to be me, and I was in the right spot at the right time.
Anything else? In the second half, you kind of kept yourself in there and avoided the
Yeah.
knockout blow and had some good possessions offense and defense. Was that kind of encouraging?
Yeah, it was better football, Bob. It was. You're right. We're a 10-point football game in the fourth quarter. So you're talking about being one big play away. It's one-score game. So we fought our way back into the football game. Yeah, we did. We did some good things. We can build off it, but we got to put it together for a full game. We really do.